about that smoke, where the only thing that we do is watch boxing and talk boxing. That's all we do. All day, every day. That's all we do. I got something on my mind tonight, and I'm glad that y'all are here to listen, because your boy Amir Khan, I fear, has finally succumbed to brain damage. I mean, we already know boxers are at risk for that. But it seems that Amir Khan has a fight coming up against number one pound for pound boxer on the planet, Terence Crawford. Amir Khan is not without his own accomplishments. He was the silver medalist at the 2004 Olympics for Great Britain. And he has a respectable record, more than respectable, 33-4 with 20 KOs, but he has been knocked out 3 times. First cat knocked him out was Breeders' Prescott. Cat, you ain't never heard of a day in your life. Knocked him out in 2 rounds. Philadelphia's own Danny Swift Garcia, shout out to Danny, I used to stay in Philly, know all about it. Knocked him out in 4 rounds. And Canelo Alvarez, y'all know Canelo. Canelo stretched him in 6 rounds. If you haven't seen that fight, go look that one up. You got to see that one. But he does have some signature wins. He beat Zab. He beat Devin Alexander, and he beat Marcus Maidana, and Marcus Maidana is nobody's pushover. He ain't no joke. But Terence Crawford, let me tell you about Terence Crawford. If you don't know Terence Bud Crawford, which I highly doubt if you're listening to me, but let's just say you don't. Terence Crawford is number one pound for pound in the world. He just moved up to 147 after being undisputed at 140. Cleaned out the division. Now, you know, y'all cats always complaining, talking about you can't stand boxing now. It ain't like it was in the 80s and the 60s. And too many champs. We need one champ. Listen, well, y'all had him. Terence Crawford was one champ at 140. Did everything he had to do and moved up. Now, on the surface, tail of the tape, Khan and Crawford are actually very similar in stature and dimension. Amir Khan is 5'8.5", Terence Crawford is 5'8". Amir Khan actually has the shorter reach, though, 71 inches. Terence Crawford has a 74-inch reach. Now, Amir Khan is a brave cat. Now, he'll fight anybody but Kell Brook. But see, we're not going to talk about that tonight. We're going to stay on task. Anybody but Kell Brook. But another thing about this cat is he's super fast. Or at least he was super fast. Let's just say he's still fast. He is still fast. He's not as fast as he was 10 years ago. But what is so crazy about Amir Khan is that you wouldn't have had a drink to say that Amir Khan had the fastest hands in the game 10 years ago. And that's saying something, because that's Floyd's prime. And y'all all know how fast Floyd is, still is. But Amir Khan ain't got no chin. He's been stretched 3 times. So we just don't know about him. I mean, you know, and usually he gets knocked out because he's brave. He comes to fight. If you spend your money for Amir Khan's fight, you get your money's worth. But he does have that chin issue. And also, we really want to know, I mean, he's at the higher end, the latter end, back end of his career, twilight of his career. How much does he have left? That's a question mark. Now, Terence Crawford has speed, power, and intelligence, but what makes him so lethal is that he switches from orthodox to southpaw, and it's not a cosmetic switch either. It's not to befuddle the opponent for a half a round, for a round. You know, no, it's not like that. No, this cat can actually fight with both hands, which is a problem. But I would be remiss if I didn't bring up the fact that people have some reservations about Crawford at 147 as well. These reservations stem from the fact because nobody knows if he can withstand an upper echelon welterweight's power. Terence Crawford has 2 wins at 47. He beat Jose Benavidez, and he beat the boy Jeff Horn, who's notorious for beating Pacquiao when Pacquiao came to Australia. Now, we all know that Pacquiao won that fight. We all know that. They robbed the boy. Plus, your boy Jeff Horn was in there wrestling like a bear, man, like he was on Grizzly Adams or something. But that's neither here nor there. Crawford defeated both of them by TKO. But here's the problem. Neither one of those cats are the cream of the division. You know, people say, what are you going to do when you come across the likes of a Danny Garcia, of a Keith one-time Thurman, of an Errol Spence? What you going to do when you get hit by those boys who all hit like they 154 at 160? We don't know. We may find out. So if you want to know what my prediction is, what conclusion can we draw? Does Amir Khan actually have a chance? I mean, because anything can happen in boxing, right? I mean, Tyson lost. You know what I'm saying? But I think that Amir Khan winning, put it like this, the Lakers are more likely to sweep the Warriors in foe this year than Amir Khan is to beat Terence Crawford on April 20th. I just don't believe it. I mean, there's more of a chance of Trump being the homecoming queen at Howard than there is of Amir Khan beating Terence Crawford. The only way Amir Khan beats Terence Crawford is either the fight gets stopped on cuts or Terence Crawford has some type of fluke injury of some sort. Only way. About that smoke. This is your host T-Baby, and special shout out to the boy DJ Pocket, who laced us with the beat.